Welcome to the Liquid Courage Podcast presents Never Have I Ever, the podcast where I, Amanda Pereira, sit down with a friend, grab a yummy beverage, and play the infamous drinking game, Never Have I Ever. Each episode features a different friend of mine who works in the arts, and we play Never Have I Ever using prompts from you. We read the prompt out loud, like, never have I ever gone skydiving, and if we have, we drink. Feel free to grab your favorite drink and play along with us. Today I'm joined by my friend Chelsea Larkin. Chelsea is an actress, comedian, writer, and singer. She is a current cast member of Second City Toronto's touring company. She was chosen for Just for Laughs' New Faces Characters Showcase, and her solo show, The Chels Stands Alone, has received numerous awards, including the Comedy Bar and Second City Award for Outstanding Comedy. You can find Chelsea regularly performing comedy on stages all over the city, but also likely dog walking in your neighborhood. So let's play Never Have I Ever with my friend Chelsea. I'll start us off with our first prompt. Never have I ever listened to the intro of this episode. Drink. Hi, Chelsea.
Hi.
As I scratch my nose right as we open. Like, we literally talked for like 15 minutes and I couldn't have done that there. Yes, I was just saying, I'm so excited to have you. This is the finale episode of Never Have I Ever this season. And we have Miss Chelsea Larkin. I'm so happy to have you here. Hello.
Thank you.
Just so bright and beautiful with your blue sweater. So gorgeous.
Yes. And my kitchen background because apartments in Toronto are small.
Because we live in one room. Everything is just one room with a bathroom. So fantastic. Well, okay.
There's a toilet in the fridge and a bed in the toilet. Toronto.
It's like a Russian nesting doll of just like your bed is in the toilet, in the fridge, in the stove, which is in your one closet. That is your closet. Yeah, totally. Oh my God, that's great. Yeah, I feel very luxurious. I'm in a little den without a door, but it is a den. It's a corner of a room, and it's a den.
You've made a den. That's good.
I've made a den. I put a curtain, aka it's now a bedroom, if I was like renting it out.
You're like a little animal, like you made your own little space.
Honestly, it's so funny. So my partner, because there's no windows in here, I am a little animal and like a little rodent. And my partner, if he's out at work, he'll text me. He just did earlier today. He's like, FYI, it's beautiful out, because he knows that I get in here, I close the curtain, and it could be storming outside or it could be sunny as hell, and I have no idea what time it is. I have no idea. It's like a little cave. So
you would miss the apocalypse for sure.
I would just be sitting behind a curtain editing, and like the world has ended, and I'm like, but they need one more podcast episode. Yeah,
but you'd survive. The den would help you survive. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody would want to come in here. They'd be like, it's also the curtain is the opposite way. Like if you're in my apartment, you're seeing the ugly side of the curtain, because I'll film self tapes in my cave with the curtain, so it doesn't even look cute to the other side. We'll work on it. I wasn't going to put two curtains anyway, so that's ridiculous. So, okay, so Never Have I Ever for this series, Never Have I Ever, Flying Monkeys Brewery has been supplying me. They donated a bunch of drinks for the show for me to drink, which is just so lovely. And because they've been a bunch of different varieties, I've been choosing them based on my guests, and I've been so excited to have you, because as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, well, when I have Chelsea on, that's going to be. So it's Supersonic Puppy Dreams, because I know you just love the pups. You just love the puppies.
I am a Supersonic Puppy Dream.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
It's so fun. And it's a hard seltzer. It's a pineapple mango orange creamsicle hard seltzer. It's not even a beer.
Oh, I love a sweet. I love a sweet and a puppy. A sweet puppy drink.
And it's all these little dogs. So anyway, I was like, oh, this is for Chelsea. Okay, but you gave me a brief teaser into what you are drinking before we came on. What are you drinking today, Chelsea, for our game?
Okay, so first of all, this is a mug with a pony on it, and it says Chelsea, which is me. I'm also a bit of a pony, and I just put Bailey's in the horse. I mean, in the horse? In the cup.
Just Bailey's in the horse cup, in the pony cup. Wait, is that a pony or a horse? How do you feel? I mean, it's up to you, really.
Its bangs are giving pony, I feel, but I'm not positive.
Yeah. But the wisdom in her eyes. Also, are you going to comment on the sun? Because
yes. Okay, last time the sun was setting. No, what is it happening now? Now I'm a instead of being in the darkness, what is happening?
Oh
I'm
my
the
God,
opposite.
I have to give context. So when I interviewed Chelsea for Liquid Courage, which if you haven't listened, you have to go. I almost pee my pants from laughing so hard. We sing Lion King
Yeah.
for like an hour and a half straight. It's so fabulous. But when Chelsea was recording, she was like not in the dark, but like she was in the light, but not the direct sunlight. And then as we recorded, the sun was moving in the window and slowly it was just like blinding her in the face and she kept having to like shift left. So when we were setting up here, we were like, perfect. You're not being blinded by the light. And if you're watching the episode right now, you know that the sun is coming for Chelsea.
And
oh
like
God.
It's winter now. It was summer then. Like I think the sun just wants to cook me.
It was also the evening then. It's like the middle of the day, afternoon now. I know. She's coming for you. The sun.
It's coming for you. And
God.
put like, look at this.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like it's.
I put blankets up to try to block the sun. I'm the opposite of your apocalypse den.
I know. You would know if it's like a minute later in the day. Like the sun, one of those, what are those big old like clocks called that are just made of rocks? Do you know what I mean?
The rock clock? I don't know. I actually don't know.
Rock clock. But do you know what I'm talking about? Like it's before they had clocks. They basically used. I have to ask you, Chelsea. Are you only because I know you better? Are you saying yes? But you actually don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, because you're pretending.
Very good swing, but I actually do know what you're talking about. But do I know the name? No, the names I came up with were Prism Rock, which is not right.
But Prism with the light. I'm loving that.
Yeah.
Loving that.
I and also Meteorite, which is not right.
Oh, okay.
But
it's meteor wrong.
Yeah.
Am I right? Oh God.
It's meteor wrong, as in me. But I know what you're talking about. But I don't know the name.
Like I feel like it starts with a C or it's like I don't know. Anyway, who cares? Do you know what I mean? Because we have clocks. I mean, in an apocalypse, it would be good to have those rocks. The rocks would have nothing to do with my cave because there's no sunlight in here anyway. So what are you going to do with that?
The sun is following me in a circle in rapid time, so I'm going to keep moving.
We're going to truly see your entire apartment.
Yeah,
through this episode.
In one spin.
As you slowly spin. You're like a little protractor. As you just like slowly spin around your apartment. Oh. It's going to be great. I know. God damn. Okay, well, I'm going to
alone.
I'm going to leave me alone, son.
Yeah.
Chelsea, come. You know what? Next time I'll have you in my cave. Okay. Because I feel like now just the association with recording on any podcast that I do is like sun torture. And I feel horrible for you.
And I'm very warm. I don't.
And I'm sweating. It's horrible.
Yeah, it knows. The sun knows. It's trying to cook me and embarrass me.
Cook me and embarrassed me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so are you just drinking straight Baileys? Did you shove? It's only because the Chelsea Pony cup is opaque, so I can't tell.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
There is a coffee inside.
Oh, yum.
With the Baileys.
Yum.
You know what's? My mom is always like from like the time I was 15, she's like, "You want some Baileys?" And I'm like, "I'm good." Like she's always.
Good.
She's always pushing it. Diane loves a Bailey.
It's funny because I thought, oh, okay, you would be like, yeah, I'd love it. And that's why she keeps letting, but you're like, no, Diane, I'm good.
Yeah,
like, I don't want any.
Give me some peach schnapps and that's it. Like when I was 15 and I will steal it. Thank you. I don't want it to be given to me.
Oh yeah. Do you think maybe that's part of it? Like, well, part of the appeal is that I get to like, it's being naughty, but like, well, if my mom just offering it.
I know. And like stealing alcohol and then refilling it with water from your parents. Ooh.
You know,
you can't refill a Pinot Grigio, but you can try. And I did.
You can. Did you really? What did you use? Like diluted apple juice?
No, I just used water. And she was like, did you like pour out the box wine and put water in there? I was like, no. But like, yes, I did.
Also, it was box wine, which is even better because I was picturing like a transparent glass, and I'm like, hard. Well, how are you gonna? It was a hard opaque little box there.
It was a hard repour to pour the liquid back in.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Also, there's only a certain amount you can do before it's going to be so obvious that this is diluted.
Yeah. and like Diane likes a strong Pinot Gris, so she knew. She knew right away.
She knew. You were fucking busted. When I saw for the first time, I don't know when it, like on some TV show or movie that like that was a thing. Like when I first found out that was a thing, my mind was blown. I thought it was the most brilliant thing ever. And I'm trying to think. I didn't really do. I feel like I don't even know if my mom really had alcohol at my dad's, but I was living with my mom, so I don't even know. Where did she keep the alcohol? I mean, she kept it in a very sneaky little place, I guess, because I can't even think about it. But I thought that was freaking brilliant that people were just like replacing it with water. Although, like, you're gonna get caught, aren't you?
And I feel like they knew and didn't care. They're just like, all right, like, go ahead. Like,
yeah. I mean, part of me would be like, listen, I know you're doing it.
Yeah.
Just steal it and stop ruining the rest.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
stop.
Like.
Ruining the remainder. Just take some.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you're doing two things that suck. Like you're stealing the alcohol, which like whatever, but then you're ruining the rest of it for everybody else.
Yeah, it's not everyone else.
For the whole world to be drinking that box Pinot Gris.
Yeah.
And now it tastes like water.
I know.
So okay, I'm gonna crack this little puppy dog on the thing.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna try and have a nice, like not a scary face. Oh no. Did you hear it? Could you hear it?
I heard it. I heard it. I heard it.
Oh my God. Okay, this is amazing.
So excited.
I also, part of it where I was like, okay, I want to crack this is because I've had this one before. It is so fucking good, Chelsea. I'm going to get it. Next time we hang out, I am going to go to the store and get this. Or if I have any left, I'm going to bring them. Because they're so fucking good. And that was part of it. I'm like, I need to crack this open ASAP. I didn't want to open it before we started recording. I'm like, that's not fair.
You need that open sound.
You need the little crack.
You need the first sip.
The little glug. 100%.
I heard it.
I heard it. So today we're going to play Never Have I Ever, Chelsea. And this is my little woven basket of prompts. And I know I already told you this. These prompts are submitted by listeners and viewers. I don't know what's in here. I'm talking as if I'm on a talk show and I'm floating above my head being like, I'm kind of impressed with myself. Okay, because I've never said it like this before. So I needed to point it out to you. These prompts I haven't seen before. So we're going to see them at the same time together. With that said, we are in control. If we pull one out, we're like, no, I don't want to answer that. We don't have to. We can move on. Because we in charge here.
Yeah. We in charge.
We in charge. I went to the heard it, and then I was like, I don't actually know. Like, I pictured like a little kid.
Yes.
What is that what you pictured with heard it?
Yes. I think I was one of those kids for a bit. Like I couldn't say ours at the beginning. Yeah. It was like very cute until it was like, uh-oh. And then I went
When
to
was it uh-oh? When was
I
it
think
uh-oh?
I was like in grade 2, and then I had to go like leave class for a bit to work on my S's and R's. And I was like, I don't understand what's wrong. Like I didn't know. But then it's got fixed so fast. But it's so cute when kids have that little.
Oh, it's adorable. And it's also like 7. I'm like, let a girl live.
Yeah.
I say like if she hasn't gotten her period yet, who cares?
Yeah, let me say wabbit as long as I want.
Yeah, it's adorable. Like, calm down.
I know.
Everybody just pushing everybody to be one type of person. I don't know. God,
and I don't know any different. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally wabbit or like, or hood it.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, see, when you say it, it's perfect. I think when I just said it, I don't even remember what I said. I'm realizing I don't think there was any S's or R's. That's what felt wrong. Like, I think I was saying it on words that didn't make sense to say it on at all.
Still cute.
Still cute. Thanks. Okay, I pulled out 2 from here, and I'm going to get you to choose. Okay, so would you like the one? Oh, here we go. Because I don't know left and right on the camera. So would you like the one with the bracelet or the one in the hand without the bracelet?
Hand without the bracelet.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, okay, cool. Dun. Okay, great. Okay. Never have I ever drunk dialed an ex. Oh, I feel like.
Oh, I have. What about drunk long email via Hotmail? Where the break, I feel.
How about 100%? How about drunk telegraph? What's when you go beep 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 beep? What is that called? Am I
Graham?
just
Graph?
Telegram? Telegram. You're so right. And I'm going to stop asking you to tell me like old ass things. What's the clock with the rocks? What's the beep, beep, beep? I'm going to stop doing that.
Why is the sun hunting you?
Oh my God, Sun Hunter.
Um,
Wow. Okay. So
yes, I definitely did that.
you have. Okay. Do you remember a time, a specific time when you drunk dialed, drunk emailed, drunk texted an ex?
Yes, I think I definitely did it with my previous partner, or even like someone I was seeing, because like you feel so much clarity when you're drunk. Like you think like, oh, I've got it figured out. I'll just email him on his Hotmail and tell him he's a narcissist.
Hold on. Do you feel okay? Because I feel like when I'm drunk, I feel like I have clarity, but I
Oh
don't
yeah,
actually know. Do you think it is clarity, or is it like the illusion of clarity? Which one do you think it is?
I think it could be a little bit of both, because sometimes you might be around people and like telling that like that what you wouldn't normally tell personal things to, and you might mention something that your ex did or something, and that you're pining for them, and those people might be like, he sucks, and you're like, what? You're like, he's
Like,
a bad guy, like, and you're like, yeah, he is.
whoa, he is a bad guy.
And then like Dave69@hotmail.com gets an email.
You're like, how did
saying,
I never see it before? His email
yeah,
address has 69 in it. I should have
underscore.
known.
And
Underscore.
and the email will be like, hey, I was hanging out with this person who's studying psychotherapy, and they said you're a narcissist, so that's why you're a bad person. Also, I miss you. Okay, bye.
Oh no. It's
I know.
always the. Did you add the miss you too? Do you think?
I think the next paragraph was like, oh, like I miss, kissing you or whatever, and then it's like, no, fuck you. Like the third paragraph is like, case closed.
Just a roller coaster of an email. And when you have sent this email or these emails,
yes,
do you get responses?
Yes, especially to the like really like scathing stuff that you might say. Yeah, a lot of it is like, enough, Chels, or something, especially with like autocorrect, because it doesn't, you might be drunk, but like your grammar's perfect because of all, so they're like, they think you're
autocorrect.
You're sober, just saying all this crazy like mean stuff out of nowhere, and unhinged
at 3
stuff.
a.m. I'm pretty sure they might know.
Maybe, that's true.
Yeah, but that's fair. Maybe but you could be drunk at 2 p.m. and
that's
doing
true.
it. I mean, I don't know.
That's true.
Also, part of me, so I have my name, people don't often give me like a nickname very often. Like my mom calls me Mandy, but like no friends call me Mandy. And I'm cool with that. For the record, everybody listening and watching, I am good with no one calling me Mandy. But the idea that like an ex would then respond back saying, okay, Chels, a little of my heart kind of died when you said that. I'm like, you're still using a nickname?
Because it's like, if they knew me well, if they're not going to suddenly call me Chelsea, like they're still going to call me Chels. Yeah. Or like Chels, whatever. Like
whatever. Like to me, it's almost like, okay, come on, babe.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be your babe.
I for sure sent like a text being like, guess you went to the party with someone else or something, to like a guy that I like slept with twice or something.
Oh my God. I mean, embarrassingly, like I have been with this partner for so long that my exes, there was texting. I was going to be like, when I dated other people, there was no texting, but there was email. I'm trying to remember. And also I could have like emailed or texted an ex now. Like, I could have FaceTimed someone drunk now. I feel like I must have, although I don't even have some of their numbers.
There's always Facebook Messenger. It's
always
right there.
Also, though, I've learned. I just realized by you saying that like my type is very much the type of guy who doesn't have a social media online presence. Current partner, all previous partners, no social media presence.
That's probably.
But
okay, what about the new like unsent option that if you
Mm.
write someone on Instagram or Facebook, except it then tells them like Chels unsent a message. I'm like shit, like because then they could just be like, "What'd you unsend?" I'm like, like it doesn't
Ugh.
really help me.
No, it doesn't. And that's kind of rude because, like, the unsent should be like a gracious
Yes,
olive branch from Instagram to you and it
exactly.
not telling everybody that you did that
Yeah, I think Instagram you could do it quickly, maybe, but for
too
sure,
quickly.
yeah, text or Facebook message, it really throws you under the bus.
God, Facebook message.
I
God
know,
damn.
I
For
know.
anyone Facebook messaging, I don't check. And I refuse. I'm not
Yeah,
checking 75 places for messages from people.
I know.
It's
It's too
it's too
much.
and I'll go I'm like, "Oh, I ignored this from 2 years ago." Like too
Yeah,
bad. If it
there's that
really yeah.
sneaky, there's that sneaky others folder
Oh my
of people
God.
that you're not friends with. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
My dad is like not great at using Facebook. And one day he asked me if I could help him kind of like figure it out. And so I went on, I was like, this is how you post. And then he said, these are your messages. And I went in and he had been telling me about how this like friend of his that used to be his best friend was in his wedding. That he's like, we don't really talk anymore. And I don't have his number because I guess something happened with phones. Anyway, he's like, I never talk to him and like I miss him. Cut to like a week later when I'm helping him on Facebook, I go on Messenger and I'm like, Dad, this guy has been messaging you multiple times for the last 3 years to get in
oh,
touch with you. And my dad was like, oh, he did? So then it like, he's like, message him, ask him what his phone number, because he like moved to a different country. And so they didn't have each other's numbers. And so I was like, there, you've been ignoring him. Message. Anyway,
yes.
so
The guy
everybody, yeah.
thought the guy thought he was just ignoring
Yeah,
it.
my
Oh
dad just
my.
didn't give a shit because my dad had posted on Facebook and he just didn't know about Messenger.
Oh, yep,
So, if you ever message someone and you're like, oh, this bitch isn't responding, how about
yep,
everybody just calm down? If you
yep,
really want to get a hold of them, find other ways.
yeah. Hotmail is always
Always
available.
available. And you know what I love? I have this plugin on my Gmail now that tells me if people open my email.
Oh,
Oh, it's great. I'll share it with you, Chelsea.
oh,
It was mainly for work so that I like knew when to follow up and when
yeah.
not and whatever. But then the extension just like it goes onto my personal email as well. So I'm like, oh, I can see that this person opened it 6 times in the past 48 hours and hasn't replied. And I just tell myself, okay, cool. They're just like checking their schedule or they're like figuring it out. But yeah, it tells you.
Whoa,
Yeah, which is great.
that's cool.
I love that. Okay. Never have I ever the abrupt transition. I was like playing with one in my hand and I'm like, before this gets like sweaty and disgusting, I should read it. Never have I ever been someone's one phone call in jail. I have never been someone's I guess I should also say if we've done it, we drink. For anyone who doesn't know how to play the game, that's what you do.
Oh, right.
I have never been someone's phone call in jail. I think about this though. Like, does anyone have my number memorized?
I know.
You have to have a number memorized.
Like I could call my grade 5 best friend's house. I know her number in grade 5, but I if that will suit me, but I don't know.
Do you think she'd answer?
What?
Do you think she would answer?
Oh,
Your grade 5
I thought you said you think she's a dancer. I was like, she did Irish dancing. How did you know?
Do you think she's a vegetarian? Like I just start asking, just wondering about
That's
grade
true.
5 best friend.
It would be a landline, so
it'd be like her parents' house.
I actually, so she and I are still best friends, and her husband, he ran a garage. He's a mechanic for a long time, and he would hire a lot of like ex-cons who were, not major criminals, just like giving them a second chance.
Yeah.
And some of the ones that did slip up again, he was always their one call. Yeah.
Right.
But so that does exist. Yeah,
Yeah.
like even in the Canadian system, it exists.
Well, and like, I mean, I don't fully know what I'm talking about, but I know enough to say that rehabilitation is not really an aspect of our criminal system in North America, and God damn it, it should be.
Yeah,
we know it's corrupt of people going in there, so we know when they're coming out, most of them are probably not at fault for anything other than being a human being.
Yeah, especially for like the juvie system too.
Oh God, yeah. Like absolutely. That's nice of your friend's husband.
Yeah.
If I had jobs to give.
He's a good guy. He doesn't work there anymore, so no one hit him up.
Yeah. Don't call him.
Don't find him.
Don't find him. Yeah. So I guess I know my mom's number. I think and my dad's. I think.
Yes, I know my brother, my dad. Oh God, I should know my boyfriend's, but I don't. And it's a weird 647. There's so many numbers in it, and they don't go together.
No, I don't know my partners either. Honestly, there's this one store that like we collect points, and it's through his phone number. And every time we go together and we go up front, they're like, "Great, do you have an account?" And I'm always like, "Oh my God, please jump in and say it's so embarrassing. I still don't know your phone number." And then I'll try to memorize it sometimes, and I'm like, "I'm not doing this."
No, I've tried it, and it just goes away. There's too many 8s in it.
There's so many 8s
in the wrong spot.
Is it a toll-free number? Like
it may as well be.
It might as well.
1-888-888-8888. It's too many.
Just call that for your one call in jail. Okay. Never have I ever re-gifted a gift.
Oh yeah, I've done that a lot.
Yeah, I feel like
candles. Ever heard of them?
Ever heard of the CANDELES? I was so scared I couldn't spell it. Candles. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, what I worry about, I get really sentimental with gifts. Like there's stuff that I do not want that I still keep in like boxes and stuff.
Same, yes.
That I'm like, I never have wanted this gift, but I have it. Or like there's a small vest someone bought me that like a small woven vest that does not fit me and has never fit me. And I just
sweater vest?
A little, it's like if a cardigan was just a vest.
Oh.
It's thin. I imagine it's very cute. And I've never worn, it's not like I wore it, I got good wear out of it, let's get, but then I'm like, this is just sitting in my closet now. The thing I re-gift a lot is wine, because if someone brings over a wine bottle, the problem is, if you have like a housewarming party or something where a bunch of different people are bringing you wine, it's not like the same person all the time, then when I bring it, I'm like, fuck, I think they gave me this bottle of wine.
Oh, yeah?
That's when I feel shitty.
That's a risk.
That's a risk. Susan Wasick. We both know Susan Wasick, friend of the pod. Friend of the pod.
Yeah.
I've hit loser status. It only took me the last episode of Never Have I Ever. She, the other day, last weekend, she came over and she brought a bottle of wine and she was like, "Did you gift me this when you came to my house?" And I was like, "Absolutely, yes." She said, "Great. I'm bringing it back." And I'm like, "Great. No shame. Let's do it."
Out in the open. Yeah.
And she drank some of it and then I sent it back with her. I was like, "Take this back. I don't want this." So, okay, you re-gift candles. Has anyone?
I think that's the most I've done candles most often. I'm not a big candle person. I get too damn hot.
Chelsea, the amount of heat that's given off from a candle is so minuscule.
I just anticipate the heat. And and I have an apartment, like I'm gonna burn something.
That's fair. That's fair. You don't want to burn stuff.
Also, maybe like any kind of like weird, like here's a set of like little sushi bowls or something like that. Like that, I might for a wedding gift, I might pop that in.
Pop that in with a candle. Just like, here you go.
Or like here's a gift card and some sushi bowls that that were re-gifted to you, which that I'm never ever gonna use. Yeah.
But is it to people who like you're like they would really like these sushi bowls, or is it just like I need a gift? Perfect, here we go.
I think it's people that like if it's for something like a wedding, or like a wedding shower, or something like that, where it's like people that cook and like, and maybe like going out to eat exotic food that is sushi. I don't know. Or like here's a cheese board.
Oh yeah, like, okay, yeah. I don't fair, need that. Fair.
And like, how did I get that? I don't recall.
Somebody
but I have
it to you for sure.
Someone gave it to me. Or a candle, or even like sometimes, like if I get like a whole bunch of like, I don't know, like those EO slips things.
Oh yeah, those are like, being re-gifted immediately.
And like they're sealed in the thing, and I'm like, I don't need 10 of these. So I'm giving out.
I'll give away 9. Yeah. A lot of like a lot of home goods and self-care.
Yes.
Kind of things. That's fair.
I don't got room for that. I'm gonna be lighting fires and throwing EOS and sushi bowls into it. Like
I can't be eating sushi and having luscious lips and sitting by a candle. What do you mean? I need to be burning in the
Think that-
sun while I drink Bailey's out of a pony cup. So
I
everybody calm
know.
down.
Got plans, and it doesn't include that.
The close-up of the little pony. Does she have a name?
It's just little pony Chelsea. That's all.
Just little pony Chelsea. So
Yeah.
did someone gift you? Oh, speaking of gifts, did someone gift you that mug?
Yes. Yes. My partner made this. He calls me pony because I'm stubborn and I go like, oh, and like stomp my feet. But I'm short. I'm a pony, not a horse. So that's my nickname, and now everyone knows, and there's my name on it.
God, that's so good. That's super cute. I would love that on like a sweater also. That just looks like a perfect sweater pony.
Yes.
Or pony for a sweater. I would love that so much. Okay. Oh, this is just straightforward and cute. Never have I ever ate a bug. 100%.
Oh.
I hate
not on purpose. Actually, I think I tried like a chocolate covered grasshopper or something.
Yeah. Like a cricket or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was riding my bike once in high school, and I was like laughing with a friend, like, ha, and my mouth was open, and a dragonfly went like right in my mouth.
A dragonfly?
Yes.
Those are massive.
Yeah. And then I went like, oh, and like I ate for sure half his body and then spat the rest out. It was horrible.
Okay.
It ruined, and it was picture day, and
it was horrible. It was horrible.
It was
awful.
Yeah.
Hold on, Chelsea. How did it get cut in half? Do you have razors at the back of your throat? How did that happen?
I was like laughing and talking. So as he went in, I didn't realize, and then I went like and like clomped down on him, and then spit the rest of him out. So I definitely chomped his body in half.
Oh my God.
I know.
Truly vomitous. I hate that.
It was the worst.
Traumatizing.
Yeah.
The speed. As soon as you said I was on my bike, I was like, oh God, this isn't going to end well at all.
Straight in the mouth.
No, straight in the fucking mouth. When I was really little, I remember playing outside with bubbles with like my neighbors, like the kids. I was like blowing into this little bubble once, and I wanted to make a huge bubble. So I like breathed in so deeply, and suddenly I tasted bubbles and I felt something in my mouth, and I thought it was just like, I don't know, dirt from, I have no fucking idea. But then I felt it was wriggling. So a big ass fly went in between like my bottom lip and my bottom teeth. And it was stuck, and it was like flapping. It was moving around trying to get out, and I couldn't get it out. And I was like freaking out and couldn't tell anyone. And I was trying to pull my lip forward so it could fly away, but it was wet and sticky, I guess. So I had to like scoop it out with my finger, and I hated it. No bubbles, no flies, no nothing.
That's horrific.
It was horrific. Okay, I'm going to pull one last one for us. Oh my God, Chelsea, this is the last Never Have I Ever prompt of this whole season. It's really cute. Okay, I feel like I need to like leave it up. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to dump this on my head, and then whichever one stays on my head or stays with us. I just realized there's like these little clips in this bowl. I don't know what the fuck these little clips are. They're white. I thought they were little, they look like little pieces of paper. So I don't know why they're in there. What if these were papers that solidified into plastic because they've been in there for so long?
Oh my gosh.
You're so sweet to appease me, but it's like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever said. Also, I can't fucking... Okay, great. They're all gone. They look like little papers. Okay, so I'm going to drop this, and I'm going to let, like, the universe decide which one we're doing. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, one dropped! Oh, it like went in my little breast pocket.
Oh, what a curve.
Oh
what a curve.
What a pervy little prompt this is. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh my God, never have I ever peed in the shower. Like every fucking day. What do you mean? But I didn't start until like in my 30s.
Yeah, I didn't either. I think just like, maybe it's women in particular, but like in water, sometimes it's like hard to make yourself pee. Like, is that a thing? Like, you know how
it
like,
might be. There's only two of us, so maybe the default doesn't. I love that your default went to like, oh, maybe you're wrong and I'm right, but like I don't know.
I definitely have peed in the shower and in the ocean and in a pool. But all right,
and at a wedding and in a funeral and at my birthday and in my living room.
But I remember I remember having my period and like swimming and being like, your body is just like, nope, we're not going to period out while you're in here. Period out.
We're not going to period out. Yeah.
And sometimes like when I'm in the shower, I know I can pee, but I just won't.
Yeah. Like you can't, or you're choosing not to?
No, I just can't. Like I'm like,
like
trying and nothing will come out. Or
that was the little pony. I imagine a little stomp.
Yeah.
It is sometimes. I think I know. Like there are some times where I'm like, oh, I have to pee, and I'm in the shower, and I could, but it's like it isn't. I feel like your
body's like, there's too much water in here. This is not time for that water. Maybe. Or but I definitely like tried to pee in the ocean, and like I'm just like, it won't come out, but other times it does.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, when you're like cliff diving, you're gonna jump off cliff into the water, and it's like, oh my god, and there's something like stopping you, and then sometimes you can just like do it and jump, and sometimes you can't. I feel that way about peeing in like the lake or the water. I mean, the ocean. That like, oh fuck, I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna do it. Maybe I'm gonna do it. But for a really long time, I never peed in the shower. I thought it was like, oh, that's gross. I'm not gonna do that. I don't even know why I thought that was gross. It just felt like that's what it was, with no reason behind it. And then one day I was like, I gotta pee, and it kind of sucks that I'm gonna shower and feel all clean, and then I'm gonna go pee. Why not do it in here? So convenient. And then I was like, great, this is fucking awesome.
It's like, I remember I was at like an adult friend's pool party like a few years ago, and why am I telling this story? Okay. And it was in the middle of the day, and there was a poo floating around.
No, Chelsea, I literally took the basket and moved it to the other side. Hold on a second.
And like everyone was like, it was a bunch of people in their 30s just accusing each other of pooing in the pool, and like and then deducing that it couldn't have been the dog because the dog was too far away.
Pun intended.
No. To this day, we do not know who did it. We all have our guesses and our suspicions. It was definitely not me. But everyone, people were like, it had to be one of the boys. Like, and then it was like, this boy was like, no, I have underwear built into mine. Like, there's no way. And it was like, this girl had a wedgie earlier in the day. Like, this guy's girlfriend, it was her. Like, it was like, oh,
wedgie. Oh my god, hold on. Okay. I have so many questions. So you get to the pool. There is no poop, right? There's no turd when you arrive at the pool.
And it was like, these are guys I've grown up with. Like, I've known since we were like 10, and like we all got together at his parents' house, and we go like, it was like Canada Day. We're all swimming around, jumping, having fun. So it's like, it's easy to just like be honest and accuse each other, but nobody. And like, but it was like a shark. Like, I saw the poo first, so I was accused, but it was accused.
I was accused.
But I was like I screamed like as if it was a shark, and I was like, and then everyone lost their fucking minds, but nobody got out of the pool.
Okay, yeah. So wait. So it's a turd floating. That's what I want to envision it. It's kept together. It's solidified.
It was one poo.
Okay.
Floating around.
What's the length we're talking about? Like, I
would say it was like a little. It was like a little ball.
Oh, I was picturing a
log.
Like a hot dog.
No, so it was just one ball of a tiny ball.
Like a meatball.
Yes.
Okay.
I was accused because I saw it first, and because
this is why people don't report crimes, because they're afraid that they'll be blamed. Okay, people, the justice system, it all comes back. Oh my!
Everyone just kept splashing the poo towards each other, like the water,
like away, splashing the water, like because they're trying to get the meatball poop away from them.
Yes, and let it be known, we were drinking a lot this day, so that factored in. And then my buddy's dad, just this like old Scottish man, was like, for God's sake, and just came out and scooped the poo out.
Okay, I also love the idea of me being that dad of like, my kid is in their 30s
Yeah.
and all their friends in their 30s, someone shit in my pool and nobody will clean it up. So he scooped it out, what, with like the pool skimmer thing?
Yeah, and then he just chucked it, like,
where?
He just chucked it further into the backyard where the dog probably pooed. And then everyone, so there was all these accusations, and then like no one would let it go, and like to this day, no one will admit it. But like that didn't just slip out. Someone pushed that out.
Wait,
for sure.
Okay, 100%. Someone pushed that meatball out. Hold on. So there was no animals in the pool. No animals were in the pool.
No, and the dog is afraid of water, so it was too far away.
Couldn't be.
So then somebody was saying that
was the Scottish dad in the pool?
No, he was not.
He was not in the pool. Oh, damn it. Okay.
Then people were saying that maybe like he accidentally kicked the dog's poo into the pool, but then everyone was saying the poo was too small to be the dog's, and the color wasn't right. It was all. I was like,
wow.
I was like, I'm a pretty I don't even know. I hate the term guy's girl, but like I have a twin brother. Like I grew up with these guys. Like I'm not a prude. I'm not grossed out. Like I thought it was funny.
Right.
But let me tell you, there were some gals there that did not think
that were not into this at all.
No.
Was it all close friends, or was it like some people were close friends and it was like their partners who were not friends with this group?
So it was all close friends with their partners that we've known each other a very long time,
including the partners, like the partners you all know each other.
There were a few new partners in the mix that were not down for this interrogation, and they are not around anymore.
Okay, hold on. Also, how gutsy of the friends group to go after the new partners, even if it's them. Like, don't fuck up the relationship for the friends. So those relationships didn't last.
I think it was just it was a tough group to crack, and Poo-gate, as we called it.
I was gonna say, how much of it was because of Poo-gate, do we think? Like maybe a little bit.
It's easy to blame them now because they're gone. So
right. Oh, right. So we just all blame those. I get it.
Yeah.
Did anybody like investigate potential skid marks on, because like your bathing suit is, I mean, I guess maybe
exactly right.
Yeah, so it's tight.
We thought about that, but like because of the water had been too long.
Oh my god! It had washed away the evidence, Chelsea. God damn.
And then I was accused because I'm celiac, and apparently I had gluten earlier in the day, and I was like, it doesn't matter, it doesn't work that fast.
No, and also it probably, if it bothers you like digestively, it's not going to be a solidified meatball.
I know. That's what I said.
100%. And when it's not a log, when it's like a small circle, typically it's somebody who is not having a lot of protein, because it's called like rabbit pellet poo, and rabbits only eat vegetables. So if you poo and it's a bunch of little pellets, or little meatballs, it can mean, you might need more protein in your diet. So just saying, if there was any vegetarians there.
There was. I have some text to do. I have some drunk emails to send.
Hotmail, roller coaster paragraphs to send.
This was not the question that was asked,
but and I don't give a shit. It was great.
I was like, this is, this story needs to be told.
Oh my God. Well, please keep us updated. If you have any updates on this story, Chelsea, truly, I want you to text me and be like, we got to jump on recording. And we'll record even just for 4 minutes. And then I'll just release a 4-minute episode of no context, us talking about meatball shitgate.
Yeah. And all the suspects.
And is this turning into like a serial, like a series of like trying to uncover the culprit?
And their rap sheet of like why it could be that.
All of it. And we need all of it. Like, we need the Scottish dad, like you said, he couldn't have. We need the dog was afraid of water, all of it. We need all of it. And you know what's really sad? Somebody did pick up that turd, because when they were picking up the dog poo, they picked up that turd. And whoever that fucking person is who shit in the pool and then let the Scottish dad skim it up and throw it away, and then allowed Scottish dad and maybe Scottish dad's partner to pick up that poop. Shame on you. You pick up your own shit.
I have a feeling they made the 10-year-old nephew do it. And also he was in the pool as well. But apparently it was not him.
How do we know this?
He was, because his mom said he was constipated, so he has an alibi.
detectives? This is so fabulous.
I
Wow. Oh my God.
Well,
God damn it, Chelsea. Thanks so much. Going out with a poopy little bang.
I know.
So appreciate it. Oh my God. And and my last one for you. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
That would have sucked. Never have I ever played Never Have I Ever on a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
Last pony drink.
Cute little pony drink. Cute little
pony-
pony drink.
A puppy, a pony, monkey.
Oh, a monkey. What's that
Flying
from?
Flying monkey?
Wow, I'm such a bad fucking.
Too many animals. We can't keep track.
But if anyone we got to keep, I should probably keep the flying monkey, you know?
Monkeys, now they throw their poo.
Now they
Case
do
closed.
throw their poo. They throw it down. Oh my God. Fucking poo. Chelsea, I can't believe that's a real story. That's fucking psycho. That's amazing.
Listen, everybody has friends like that, but for it was such a serious dilemma. But and it got dark, and we were still accusing each other.
Oh my God. Okay,
but yeah,
if there is another pool party with these group of friends,
yes,
can I come? I won't
of
tell them that I know. I prom. I just want to. Because I want to. And then we'll talk about it later.
Oh yeah,
the rap sheet. We'll figure it out. This is like Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Have you seen Bodies, Bodies, Bodies? The movie?
No.
Oh, it's like a mystery of who of the friends who is a murderer, and it feels very. I mean, it's like a very, very dark version of.
I was going to say, is it?
No. It's with Pete. Whatever Pete, the one who dated. Yes, yeah. When I said Pete, whoever the one who dated, who did you think I was going to say?
Pete Davidson or Pete Holmes, but he's not.
Oh my God, sorry. For a second, it sounded like there was someone in my apartment. Hello?
Oh, it could be Hisham in mine.
Oh my God, I got so scared.
I bet you heard that.
It's because the curtain, Chelsea. There's a curtain here, and I was like, who is it? Please, at least I would be on recording. Oh my God. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Liquid Courage Podcast presents Never Have I Ever. If you liked what you saw and you're looking to support the show, here's a few ways you can help. You can leave the show a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts, or you can follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at Liquid Courage Podcast, or, and best of all, you can tell a friend about the show. Tell a family member, tell a coworker, post about your favorite episode online. Spread the word. That really is the best way to help support the show and help it grow. Did I just rhyme? Okay, until the next episode, cheers!